Hi, welcome to Renovate Innovate. Today's video is a review video of secateurs and pruners. Following one of our last videos, a DIY planter video, which you can click on up there and you'll see, we've been contacted by Centurion Europe, who've sent us some of their own brand, Anderson's secateurs, and a pair of pruners, and we're going to review these. Perfect time for reviewing. It's time to get out in the garden. Spring's here. Time to tidy the garden up and get to know your tools. So the first product they've sent us is these anvil pruners. They work, as the name suggests, with an anvil there, like a knife on a chopping board. There's a blade coming down, hitting the anvil, and that's how they work. They're good for dead branches, chopping thicker branches where you don't need so much precision. These pruners, they're real robust and sturdy. They've got this nice soft grip handle, so even if you're out in the garden for hours, you're not going to get too much fatigue on your hands. And they've also got this little swiveling thumb lock on there, ideal for left-handed and right-handed users. They've got a non-stick blade and a galvanised body. Yeah, really good. We've had these for a week. We've been out in the garden. We've cut some branches, some live branches and some dead branches. Quite thick as well, and they've coped perfectly well. They're a great little pair. They're going to last for years. Keep the blade sharp, keep them oiled, but this galvanised metal is going to last. Even if you forget them, leave them outside for a little while, they're going to be great. But a wonderful little product. So the next pair of secateurs, well, the first pair of secateurs after these pruners are these ones, which are the Falco style, and they work with a bypass blade, which, as it suggests, the two blades bypass each other, different to these anvil ones that we've reviewed, with the blades chopping against each other. These blades slide against each other and they give a much nicer cut, and we found these to be fantastic. Soft grip handle and this nice spring action, and the lock again, and also they've got a high carbon steel blade which is going to last for years. We've noticed that these are probably the ideal secateurs or pruners to have in the garden. You could try and just use these, but they don't give such a delicate cut, where these, if you're pruning or taking cuttings, they're a great little thing to have. They leave a nice clean cut, so you can transfer your cuttings to the pots. So yeah, so these are the most popular type of secateurs, and rightly so. Great blades, really sharp blades, and they're going to last you for years. So the third pair of secateurs we've been sent are these Ratchet style. Like we've been saying, these are great for around the garden for pruning delicate flowers and branches, but these are great for cutting the thicker branches, both dead and alive. These are fantastic for these. They've got a nice soft grip handle, a real durable blue steel blade, and again, safety locks, you can keep them closed when not in use. Really strong, heavy duty, finger guard on there for extra protection, and these really do cut through, ratchet through these thicker branches. So the way these work is there's the little ratchet system there, and there's three little places where the ratchet stops, and as you progressively take the cut, it moves down, you open and close it, it'll hold it there, and it'll just ratchet through. So each time you're squeezing the trigger, the blades are closing in slowly until you get through those really thick branches. So these are really ideal if you've not got such strong hands or extra thick branches. This ratchet system really does help you get through those and reduce that strain on your arms. Next pair we've been sent is another pair of bypass blades, but these are a much heavier duty, and they've also got a high carbon steel blade on there, which will last even longer than the other ones. They've got a really soft grip handle, a lock on there so they don't spring open when they're not in use, and the spring to help open it up. The locking system is slightly different to on the Falco type. The locking system is on the end there. The other one is a thumb lock. Very similar, but much higher quality. They've got a real soft feel to the handle, so you could be out in the garden for hours. And these blades will help you cut anything up to about 20 mil. Any stems up to that kind of size. Not as strong as the Ratchet style, but another great tool to have in your gardening tools box. So yeah, these are really good, fantastic at getting really clean cuts on your plant stems, and also up to anything 20 mil, much thicker plant stem, you get a really clean cut with these. Very impressed with these, yeah. We've also been sent these 3-position grass cutting shears. These are a great little tool. Again, the same durable handle, a really tough, durable, long-lasting, stay sharp blade. Safety feature, it's got the lock on there, but the great thing about these shears is the 3 positions that you can work it with. You can have it straight up and down, or just simply rotate this through there and you can cut at these different angles. These are great for shrubberies, grass, little hedges, thick grass, short grass, anything. They're a fantastic little tool and they stay sharp, very easy to use. They've got spring action again to help, you know, keep that fatigue down on your hands. So yeah, you wouldn't cut your whole lawn with these unless you've got a really small lawn, but these are fantastic for getting in the areas, the spaces, maybe around pots, up to your decking or up to your concrete path where you want a nice crisp clean edge and you want to cut that grass and your mower can't get in there. These are fantastic for that. Really easy on the hands to use. For such a big blade, you'd expect that there might be a bit of force needed, but not really. Again, they're going to last years if you keep them maintained, a bit of oil on the springs and keep them inside, out the rain. Great little tool. Right, so that was our little review. It's a first video we've got in a little series of gardening tool reviews we've got coming up. It's springtime, it's time to get out there and time to get to know your tools. What I can say, all these different kinds of secateurs and pruners, you don't need to go and buy them all. But if we were to recommend just one type, it would be these. If your budget doesn't allow it, these are the heavy duty secateurs, bypass secateurs. But if your budget doesn't allow it, or you're not going to be out there too often using it, then check these ones out, these Falco style. Again, great product. But if you're only out in the garden a couple of times a year, they'll be fine and they're going to last you for years. The difference between these 2 secateurs that we've got also very similar in how they work, but if your hands aren't strong enough for cutting those branches or stems, then these are really going to help you out with that anvil action. And also these aren't for everybody, but I've really enjoyed using these. I've never seen them before, and this little rotating bit they've got on there, this 3-position system they've got on there is fantastic for hand pruning all your shrubs and bushes. Thanks to Centurion Europe for sending us these tools from their Anderson's range. These can be found in all good DIY and gardening shops. Please stay tuned and you'll see loads more reviews for outdoor gardening tools, and also we've got some great outdoor garden projects for you to have a go at yourself and to watch. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching and we'll see you soon.